Hello children, welcome to social science class. Today we are going to discuss about a new topic, that is ancient civilizations. That is ancient civilizations. Ancient means past, olden. Civilization means developed society, city life, commercial development, use of utensils, art of writing are features of civilizations. Children, in this lesson we are going to discuss about the prominent ancient civilizations like Egyptian civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, Chinese civilization and Harappan civilization. And we also discuss about the contributions of all these civilizations to ancient world. Children, we know that all the ancient civilizations took birth on the banks of rivers. All the ancient civilizations flourished on the banks of river. Why all the ancient civilizations took birth on the banks of rivers only? Because on the banks of rivers we get water and suitable weather condition. We get water and suitable weather conditions on the banks of river, and we also get fertile soil to grow crops on the river banks. That's why all the ancient civilizations took birth on the banks of rivers. See, Egyptian civilizations took birth on the bank of river Nile. Mesopotamian civilization on the banks of rivers Euphrates and Tigris, Chinese civilization on the banks of Huanghe and Sikiang, and Harappan civilization on the banks of Indus came into existence. Children, first we will discuss about the Egyptian civilization. Egyptian civilization, first civilization of the ancient world. Egypt civilization was the first civilization of the ancient world. Egypt is in Africa continent, and these Egypt civilizations took birth on the banks of river Nile. Egyptian civilization took birth on the bank of river Nile, on the banks of river Nile. And you know, Nile is the longest river in the world. Nile is the longest river in the world, and it is major north flowing river in Africa continent, and it finally flows into the Mediterranean Sea. And Nile river played very important role in Egypt. If the river Nile not flown through Egypt, the Egypt would have been a desert. If the Nile river not flown through Egypt, the Egypt become the desert. That's why Egypt is called gift of the Nile. Egypt is called gift of the Nile. Next, the political history of Egyptian civilization. There were many kings ruled in Egypt. There were many kings in Egypt. The kings of Egypt were called pharaohs. The kings of Egypt were called pharaohs. The prominent pharaohs of Egypt were Menes. Menes was the first pharaoh of Egypt, and Memphis was the capital of Menes. After Menes, Khufu, Amenhotep, Thutmose and Thutmose first ruled in Egypt. These were the prominent pharaohs of Egypt. After Thutmose first, Hatshepsut came to the power. She was the first empress of the world. Hatshepsut was the first empress of the world. And the Egyptians given great contributions for art and sculpture, that were pyramids. See, pyramid is a monument or a structure with a triangular base. Pyramid is a monument with a triangular base and sloping sides meet in a point at the top. These pyramids were the great contributions of Egypt to the architecture, and the Egyptians built many pyramids. Among them, the largest pyramid of Giza. They built largest pyramid in the place of Giza is very prominent one, and this was built by King Khufu. The largest pyramid of Giza was built by Khufu. Next, after Hatshepsut, who came to the power, they were not prominent. So, Alexander, the Alexander the Great Emperor conquered Egypt, and he made his representative Ptolemy in Egypt. He appointed his representative Ptolemy in Egypt. But later Ptolemy declared himself as the king of Egypt. Later Ptolemy only declared himself as the king of Egypt, and he started Ptolemy dynasty in Egypt. And after Ptolemy, the great woman Cleopatra ruled in Egypt. She was the last ruler of Egypt. Later the Egypt became merged in the province of Rome. These were the political contributions of Egyptian civilization. Next, contributions of Egyptian civilizations. The Egyptian kings given great contributions to different fields. And see, wheat and barley. Wheat and barley were the main food crops of the prominent food crops of Egyptians, and the Egyptians used Nile river water for agricultural purposes. Egyptians used Nile river water for agricultural purposes through canals. And in Egyptian society, women were respected. Women were respected in the society, and Egyptians in the life after death. Egyptians believed in the life after death. That's why the Egyptians preserved the dead bodies. The Egyptians preserved the dead bodies. The preserved dead bodies was called mummy. The Egyptians preserved dead bodies. That preserved dead bodies was called mummy. And the Egyptians used their own script, that is called hieroglyphics. Egyptians used their own script, that is called hieroglyphics, and they used ink to write, and they write upon the papyrus grass. They write upon the papyrus grass which is grown on the river Nile. And the Egyptians have great knowledge of geometry. The Egyptians have great knowledge of geometry. This knowledge helped the Egyptians to build large pyramids in Egypt. And another prominent contributions of Egyptians to architecture is Sphinx. The large statue of Sphinx is the most attractive architecture of the Egyptians to the ancient architecture, ancient world. This Sphinx is an animal with the body of a lion and the head of a man. Sphinx is an animal with the body of a lion and the head of the man. These are the cultural and contributions of Egyptians to the ancient world. I hope everyone understood. Thank you.